Hey, what's up, guys? We got Joey De Leon here. He's one of the athletes that I used to coach. He's a bodybuilder, and he's also doing online coaching now as well.
Yeah. So my name is Joey De Leon, as Alec said, and this is my story. Stay tuned. Yeah, so I started working out when I was a kid. My main focus and my main priorities was hockey. Hockey was the sport that I loved and endured during my times when I was around age 10 to like all the way up to high school senior year, and then thus far now until my college years. I would utilize that sport to better condition myself as a person, because I was and the doctors always told me this, I was overweight. Every time I go to checkups, I was overweight, and I think it would be due to like all this Filipino food that I would have in my household. After graduating out of high school, I knew that obviously I wasn't going to go hockey in college. I wasn't going to pursue any of that and never pursue the dream that I had of being in the NHL as a kid. But I realized that all of that after high school was done. You know, now I would focus on school. I realized in college I have so much free time. What do I use? Like what do I do in that much free time that I have? I have a gym membership. It's a City Sports Club, and I would go with my friend Jarek every other day or every other 2 days and just work out, bro, like workouts from like, oh, we're gonna hit bench, let's go hit some bench, let's hit some chest, you know, let's hit some triceps on the same day, you know, like we like Googled all these little things, and honestly after like a couple probably like a year in, I really did see some results. But I really figured out that I was losing a lot of weight because I would really focus on the conditioning part. So I would do substantial amount of cardio to lose weight. So honestly, when Alec talks about the traction, I kind of pointed back to how him and Sean, I came up to them at Dianza sitting on these tables outside of our cafeteria, and how I literally came up to them and literally asked them, because they just came out of like a show, or one of them was like prepping for a show, and I literally asked them like, oh, can you guys help me start up? And they were like, oh yeah, like Alec was like saying like, oh, let's go write you a split. We're like, Sean, we'll go hand in hand, different workouts, this is how it's supposed to be structured. It was such a structured split, and I literally have that paper. I have it in my phone. I have the paper literally like taped up to my locker, like my little closet, and I literally look back at that, and that was like the start of it. If I didn't have that, I feel like I would just be looking like skins and bones, like coming from, you know, being overweight to skins and bones. I really didn't want that, because I saw that, like how I was training and how I found all these things on Google and saying this and this and that, and I mixed that up. No, I need that structured program that Alec and Sean gave to me. And I felt like that was a traction, and then I used that all the way up to like a year. And then I reached out back to Alec. Alec helped me figure out this goal that I had. It was just a cut. I never really wanted to cut for the show for the first time he coached me around. It was just for losing weight, because I gained all that holiday like weight and everything. So from there on, he coached me, and then I got to a certain weight. I realized even at that certain weight, I wasn't super like, you know, I didn't have like crazy vascularity and muscle stuff. So from there on, focus on strength development. You know, we focused for like a whole half year, and then I got the spruce of idea of doing a bodybuilding show. And from there on, he coached me all throughout, week by week, month by month, all the way up to the show day, peak week, and everything. And from there, I feel like from that show on, I felt like it brought like another new perspective in fitness for me and for the people around me watching, like my videos on Instagram and how I update people on Snapchat, and people, you know, reaching out to me for, you know, advice as I reached out to Alec and Sean that one day. And I felt like that gave me like a greater purpose. As I did like my show and how I started from one end to how I ended, you know, for that show. It's not about doing the show, right? It's about, and especially when Alec tells me this, the week of the show, and the literally the day of the show. It's like, it's literally how you start and where you came from. How I felt about the greater purpose in terms of my goals and how, like I said, I did the bodybuilding show, is that I felt like not only did that help me, but I felt like that helped others that were watching me updating like my Instagram story to like my Instagram post to like my Snapchat and all my little social media bits. Going back to the greater purpose in terms of my passion to help people is that, you know, I love the feeling and seeing people's progress from where they started to how they end. Some of my clients really started off pretty good. Like they started fitness really good. It's either genetics or they like always stayed active and really stayed on point in their nutrition. And I always thought that they can honestly do this without me. Like I didn't know why they would come up to me, but they come to me because of how I did this and pursued this goal. As like myself, and for them, they're also pursuing their own goals. For me, being a part of their journey means honestly the world to me. Seeing that I can literally be day by day, week by week, month by month with them all the way into their journey is like so fulfilling, and I felt like really accomplished, and I feel like it's like an amazing feeling. It's words that can't describe it like at all. From where I started until where I am today, it hasn't been the easiest road. You know, I put in all these days into working out, figuring out like my nutrition from macros to everything, being on coach with Alex from like the show. It wasn't the easiest. No, it wasn't. But now, after I've finished with like my goals from bodybuilding and taking a break from it, so starting to finishing up my certification through NASM, so I can work with people at Bay Club to help achieve their goals, to improve their lifestyle and overall their fitness aspects and longevities in their life, as did I, because I feel like this is my greater purpose.
Alright guys, so that was Joey's story. That's part of it. So we want to just say thank you guys for watching. Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, honestly, just thank you for having me here, Alec. It's honestly been like you are the guy for like throughout my journey, and like stuff like this I know you're gonna do amazing at, and you know, the best. Make sure you guys stay tuned for all his videos. He is the guy, and like you need to watch his vlogs. He's literally authentic to the bone, book to book. He's the guy. For sure.
Thanks, man. Oh, no, you're the guy. You're the encouraging guy, man.